for the game against Everton. This is United's team. Fabian in goal. Gary Neville getting a start tonight. John O'Shea, partnering Laurent Blanc and Sylvester making up the back four. David Beckham, Xavier Veron, Nicky Butt and Ryan Giggs making up the midfield quartet. Paul Scholes playing just behind Ruud van Nistelrooy. Now, was this a team that you were expecting?
Well, we've had the misfortune, Ali, of Rio Ferdinand, at the last minute sort of been missing for tonight's game. I expected him to play tonight, but I think the bonus in fairness is John O'Shea coming into the side. Had Ferdinand been fit, he'd probably have played instead of O'Shea, and I think it's been a bit cruel on the lad because he's been in the team. I think up to now he's played exceptionally well. He's young and he's inexperienced, but in the games that he's played, he's looked very mature. He's looked as if he's played in any of those back four positions all his career. So I felt sorry for him leading up to this game, thinking he's probably going to miss out, but out of Rio Ferdinand's misfortune has been John O'Shea's good fortune, so I'm pleased he's playing.
OK, Paul Scholes playing just behind Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Well, I'm a big Scholes man, like him in midfield, not so keen on him up there. From that midfield position, for me, he's the best in the business, getting forward, ghosted into the box and getting a goal where other players can't score. But he can do a reasonable job up there, but I prefer him in midfield. OK, that's how United lined up for tonight's tie. Let's see how Everton lined up for their visit to Old Trafford. Richard Wright starting again in goal. A lot of names in here that maybe be unfamiliar to many football fans. They've brought a lot of players in. Latte is one lad that they don't know an awful lot about. Gravison, Carsley, Pembridge we know about. Is that a strong side? Workmanlike side, Ali. They're all workmanlike players, and David Moyes has probably got the correct approach. For years and years at Everton, they've had one of those teams that's won one, lost one, then lost another two, then won one, drawn one. They look a lot tougher to beat nowadays when you see the players that are there. And in Latai, he's been a bit of a find. He's a dogged midfield player. Gravison likewise, and up front, new lease of life for Campbell. He couldn't score last year for fun. They were actually making a fool of him week in, week out, the Everton supporters. Now he's their hero because he's banging them in right, left and centre. Radzinski, that also playing exceptionally well, and a young boy on the bench who just went into that team, 16-year-old Wayne Rooney.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
16 years of age, strong as an ox, quick, looks as if he's been playing for Everton for the last 10 years. And what has he had, a handful of games?
OK, great stuff, Lou. OK, so coming up, stay with us here on MUTV because the full 90 minutes of Manchester United's clash against Everton, the first showing here on MUTV. Stay with us for the first half, coming up.
David Beckham. 14 points from 8 games so far. United's worst start to a Premiership season at this stage. And even in October, this is a game they badly need to win to add to their run of 5 wins out of 5 in all competitions. David Moyes, a manager at Old Trafford for the first time. His Everton side, though, have lost their last 3 away from home. Fate could well have meant David Moyes was sitting on the opposite bench. And Alex Ferguson opted for him as his number 2 instead of Stephen Claren. But he is the youngest Premiership manager at 39. And it's a big night for him tonight.
Oh, it's a big moment for him. You really should be second of it because when you're a manager and you start off, that's for sure. You want to come here, you want to come to all the big grounds and play against the better sides.
And the floodlights tonight, Pat, the United lads keep telling me they love playing in a night match at Old Trafford. What is it about a night match that makes it so different?
Yeah, it's funny, we don't usually play, well, certainly Monday nights anyway, but always a great atmosphere. I think there's a closeness of the crowd to the pitch as well, and everybody's on top of one another. You really want to play.
He wants to win. He knows the delay of this match. So 3 points are vital to stay in touch with the title rivals. Pembridge with the header. Long, strong header. And that's going to be an Everton ploy there. Right on his shoulder was the pace of Radzinski.
No question about it. Radzinski will be playing on the toes of Laurent Blanc all evening.
Joseph Yobo, his second Premiership game for Everton tonight with a header. Free kick against Radzinski. Higgins out on the left-hand side. Early opportunity here for United. Decent cross, which is held by Richard Wright. Carsley now. Sylvester in early. Now Veron. Gary Neville, his first start in the Premiership since April the 20th. And the 3-0 win at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Scholes' touch, trying to find Van Nistelrooy. So too is Beckham. Everton thought he was offside, the flag stayed down. Nicky Butt. Might go for the deep one towards Giggs. Wright went a long way.
Yeah, if you're in the opposition in situations like that, you don't like to see the goalkeeper making two good catches early on in the game, Steve. You like to see him maybe struggle a little bit with them.
Well, he did have a bit of a shaky start to his Everton career. No shakiness there from Barthez.
Well, it wasn't particularly good header back from Xabi Veron.
Scholes. Big test for young Tony Hibbett in the right back position for Everton tonight up against Ryan Giggs, who's banging form at the moment. It's Carsley who got a foot in on him there, though. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a free kick. It's knocked him over, but as I say, maybe look to take Laurent Blanc on every time he gets the ball. Radinsky is very, very quick. There's a little bit of a push, Steve. There's no danger about that.
He made sure, though, didn't he?
Oh, yes. He's playing against a young full-back. You want to see him get plenty of the ball early on, Ryan, and have a few runs at young Hibbett.
That very man is going to take the free kick for Everton towards Kevin Campbell. Strong and powerful in the air. Now Carsley. That was a dangerous ball from Carsley. O'Shea watched it, so too did Barthez. It's a goal kick at the end of it.
Well, not to mess that in defence. Hesitation from everybody. I mean, it's a great cross in, no question about that. And, I mean, Fabian doesn't know, should have come or should have not. And Campbell hesitates as well, and I think that's a half chance. Maybe a bit of hesitation on his part. He lost the chance.
Banging form, Kevin Campbell. 5 goals in his last 4 games, 6 so far this season. He's his leading scorer. Something of a re-emergence of Goodison Park. Yobbo. And then Weir away, only as far as Veron. Laurent Blanc actually made his United debut in this fixture against Everton last season. He was signing from Inter Milan. Veron, who scored his first goal for the club in that game. What a goal, we remember it well. One of the 2 Chinese internationals in the Everton squad, the other one, Lai Wei-Feng, who we've seen in the reserves against United this season. He's on the bench. This is Pembridge. It's a neat build-up from Everton. Unsworth looking for Carsley coming in. And he fouls Sylvester.
Well, I don't think it's so much the foul. I think both of them misjudged the cross. Cross in, but both of them totally misjudged it, but the referee seems to think it was a foul. I think Mikel will be delighted it went for a dead ball anyway.
Weir with the header away. Beckham to Van Nistelrooy. He's been penalised for his challenge on Lighty.
I think that's an accident more than anything. I mean, both of them with their foot up, and if it meant to be nasty there, really could have done a lot of damage, but it wasn't.
Lighty, who has 79 Chinese caps at the age of 25, played in all 3 games in the World Cup for them, against Brazil and Turkey, Costa Rica. That's where he came to David Moyes' notice. And he's been ever-present in the Everton midfield as well. Premiership life. There is part of Everton's Chinese sponsorship deal as well. Here he is on the ball. Right-footed ball in. O'Shea. Gravison to Unsworth. In towards Carsley again, away by Silvestre. Campbell strong in the challenge. Oh, and the referee has given a free kick and didn't allow the advantage to Everton, which they're a bit annoyed at.
Well, a bit annoyed. I think Carson might have been offside, but this is 6 1/2 dozen. They're both hauling and tugging at each other. He didn't put his flag up.
There was no flag, Paddy.
No, there was no flag. I know there wasn't. But it's still a dangerous place for a free kick.
United would be mighty relieved he'd given the free kick there. Lee Carsley was straight in with a chance on goal.
Yeah, they've got a situation, the centre half and the centre forward fighting with each other for the ball. Both of them tugging at each other.
Well, Gravison and Pembridge are the two players behind it. Pembridge is the left footer, Gravison the right footer. Training ground move. Unsworth is standing in front of the ball. It's now Gravison. It's a goal kick.
Well, Pembroke's making the fact that the ball certainly wasn't 10 yards back. It's 12 yards from the line there to the penalty spot. I mean, you don't like to see the ball breaking up situations like that, because if that's on target, that could easily fly into the back of the net.
Thomas Gravison has a goal already this season for Everton. It's in their last Premiership game, a win over Fulham. Here he is again, the Danish international. Challenge from Hibbert. Radzinski, Pembridge. Now Veron. Ball in possession by Campbell. It's a goal kick. Everton have not been overawed in the first 10 minutes or so.
They certainly have not. They're the team that's a little bit progressive at the moment. And they've proven a handful so far, Campbell. Losing his strength all the time.
He did extra training, David Moyes was telling us, in the summer. Come back leaner and fitter. And his form has shown that, as I say, banging form with 5 goals in 4 games. Let's hope it doesn't add to that tally tonight. It's Radzinski's flick. Coming to this match only 3 points behind United Everton as well. Whitey. Yobbo. High one for Giggs. Hibbert wins it. Radzinski. United know all about him, of course, from the Champions League days. And most notably know about his pace. He can finish as well. He has 2 goals for Anderlecht that night in the Champions League. Belgium certainly proved.
I remember the night well. He caused all sorts of havoc in the United back four. I'm quite happy the way his team started.
Alongside his assistant there, Alan Irvine, an Everton Blackburn player. He's running Newcastle's successful academy till David Moyes gave him a call in the summer. Giggs. Nice touch to Scott. United get something going here. And Nistelrooy making the run. Gobbo's across with him. The Nigerian thinks he's won a goal kick, but it's gone for a corner.
Could have gone either way, I think, Steve.
United have taken it quickly. Beckham drills it in. It came off Giggs. The blue shirts back there for Everton. Continuing his run, Beckham! Just couldn't quite keep his balance to get it on target.
I don't think he realised the time he had either, Steve. I mean, it's a great ball from Veron, and, well, I think he's caught asleep there. That's a great chance. Not got many better chances than that. I don't think David realised the time he had, actually. There's a chance.
He was a substitute in this fixture last season and came on and scored in the 89th minute. Very nearly got the first goal of the night this evening. Roy was offside.
Yeah, again, playing on the shoulder, Wood.
Pembridge. Radzinski's flick. And the front two for Everton tonight offer pace and strength, don't they?
They certainly do. They started off the game quite well.
Silvestre. Hibbett concedes the corner. 21-year-old Tony Hibbett. Beckham trots across to take it. John O'Shea trots into the penalty area, along with Laurent Blanc. Nicky Butt's got in there too. He's obviously lurking as well. That was coming towards O'Shea. It was Yobbo with the header. Right with the punch. Writing. Silvestre had to make that challenge.
Yeah, he's offside, Ryan. He was in too quick. Just a pity that was a good ball from Ferron onto his head, onto Rudd's head, and the little touch, but Ryan is offside.
That's gone United's way. Gary Neville to take the throw. 3 goals in his United career, one of them came against Everton. He's back defending and starting a Premiership game for the first time since April the 20th. His presence so important in the United back line. Beckham. Got away with that.
Yeah, that's very lucky, Nicky.
He's found Giggs. Back to Butt. Couldn't get through. Now Campbell. No space for Unsworth. Likes to get forward, can cross a decent ball as well. Come off the backside of Beckham. Now Giggs. And that's a trying to break. Only Van Nistelrooy up with him. It's Van Nistelrooy. Ambitious.
Yeah, it's a little bit impatient to get the shot in, Rudd. He had more time than he thought as well.
They're all good tonight. United have an almost impeccable recent record against Everton. Everton have not won here at Old Trafford since August of '92, 10 years ago. Righty. It's a United goal kick. Lee Carsley, second Premiership start tonight. Normally a central midfielders, playing down the right-hand side. Derby, Blackburn and Coventry took him to Goodison Park, one of Walter Smith's last signings, and David Moyes' recent signing is keeping him out of the central midfield role. Now United have a bit of space. Van Nistelrooy, Scholes waiting, Giggs waiting for the pullback as well. It's still Van Nistelrooy. I was just about to say he didn't need them. That looked a goal all the way.
Well, is it Ryan Giggs in attendance as well? It's a great little touch by Ryan Giggs. He's so good in the air, Ryan, with those high balls. And he's in the clear. He can't believe the space he's got. He decides, well, I'm going to have a go. I mean, Ryan Giggs might have expected to get the pass back, but he's there. Just gets his angle wrong. The angle's right, it's in the back of the net.
2 penalties in the Premiership so far at Old Trafford this season. First from Charlton. It's 8 in total in all competitions. Richard Wright, well, like myself, thought he was beaten there. He probably did.
Well, I thought he was as well, Steve, but just the angle was wrong in Wood's part.
Sylvester's clearance. Free header for Yobbo. Strength from Butt. Now a bit of invention from Scholes. He's put it back. Wonderful ball to Giggs if he can get there.
Well, great defending by Yobbo. Good bit of football by United, but this big fella here, that was a very important tackle he's just made. Great ball from Paul Scholes.
Another ball on the pitch, so there'll be a delay to this corner. That was better tempo from United. Beckham waits to deliver. Towards Nicky Butt. Away by Yobbo. Back with Beckham. Got the angle. Campbell's header clear. All the way back to Fabian Barthez. 2 clean sheets in his 6 Premiership games so far this season. By Weir. United are in the ascendancy at the moment. It's beginning to put Everton under a bit of pressure. It's an awkward one for Weir. To watch that very carefully. Challenge from O'Shea. Fouled by Unsworth.
And that's a booking. That's a booking.
Right.
Yeah, he just got caught alongside of David Beckham, and he has to commit the foul if David Beckham's away.
David Unsworth, the only player in the Everton starting lineup tonight, who's a survivor from the team that last beat Manchester United, and that was in the 1995 FA Cup final, would you believe? But it's his foul that's given United the chance of the first goal tonight. Goes straight against Pembridge in the wall.
Well, the wall done its job, Steve.
Weir's header clear. Richard Wright with the clearance. Only as far as Butt. Gravison for Everton, former Hamburg player. Pembridge. Thankfully not on the same wavelength as Lee Carsley. The clearance has gone back to him. And now Unsworth. This is Hibbett. His first call up to the England under-21 squad for their qualifier with Slovakia. Wants it back. Asking a lot of him. Positive clearance from Barthez. Wonderful control from Scholes. Magical bit of play. Now Varane. Space for Butt, but Everton got plenty of bodies back. Gary Neville's trying to offer him something. Wonderful ball, decent cross, corner ball.
Yeah, great play, good ball in by Gary, but good defending again by Everton. Oh, made a tremendous ball by Nicky Butt. He just tried to guide it across the 6-yard line, Gary Neville. Good defending by Everton.
Unsworth it was with the...
We're having a good time at the moment, Steve, United. I think this is an important time to get a goal, I think.
We've noticed this in the last couple of matches. Giggs is taking the left-footed corners and Beckham is staying in the penalty area. This is now Varane. direct. Comes back to Giggs. Scholes.
Oh, the goal is scrambling across there. Richard Wright, he didn't know too much about it. And he comes in here and whips it in, Ryan. Gets a touch, Paul Scholes. The goalie's no idea where it's going. It's a desperate dive across the goal. But he gets lucky, the goalkeeper, and it goes by the post.
Lighty. With the interception. Beckham to Scholes. But weighs up his options. One of them is Giggs, but that was very comfortable for Richard Wright. His 5th appearance for Everton tonight. An elbow injury that forced him to miss 4 games. Carthy went sliding in rather dangerously there.
Yeah, it was, but he knew Mikel Silvestre exactly what to do, and to be fair, the referee maybe should have given the advantage to United.
Nistelrooy. Too strong for Giggs.
Yeah, as I said, Steve, they're very much on top at the moment, United. And we talk about when you're on top, that's when you've got to score. Because there's nothing sickens a team than when you're on top and you score against them. It sets the back more than anything.
Ryan Giggs has scored 6 goals in all competitions so far. He scored at Goodison last season in this fixture. Unsworth with the throw. Gary Neville's been penalised.
Well, I say that's 6 1/2 dozen again.
He was claiming Pembridge was pushing him.
Which he certainly was. And sometimes the referee can give them anyway.
Referee tonight, incidentally, is Mike Riley from Leeds. Gravison's ball in, and that's too strong for everyone. Goal kick.
Yeah, not particularly good cross from Gravison. No problems for United.
He was voted Denmark's Player of the World Cup, Thomas Gravison. David Moyes has certainly kept faith with him. What will he be thinking right now?
It'll be all right. It's no score. He'll be quite content with that at the moment. But I think he'll be a little bit worried about United to get too much possession, particularly in the middle of the park.
Silvestre's throw. Campbell. And the ball forward from Lighty was too strong for him. United just need a goal at the moment, don't they?
So does the crowd, particularly the United end of it. Unbelievably, since the Premiership began, United and Everton have met 20 times in the Premiership, and Everton only have 2 wins. I really haven't looked forward to meeting this club in the last decade, and when Walter Smith was at Everton, he never managed to beat Alec Ferguson. Wes Jules, the Everton manager. This is David Moyes' first tonight. It's 0-0 at the moment. Hibbett for Everton. Shea and Strong. Now Varane.
Richard Wright for Everton. He's right out to meet Paul Scholes.
You're right there, Steve. He's read it very early because it's a great ball from David. It beats the defence. Good goalkeeping.
Marsley with the throw for Everton. Radzinski. Campbell. There again, Radzinski right on the shoulder of Plonk. As Bartes came to meet them both. Having missed the Charlton game. Shea. Beckham looks up, he's looking for Giggs. What a wonderful ball, and what good goalkeeping again from Richard Wright.
Yeah, he's had it again, Richard Wright, hasn't he? Not the first time either. Takes the pressure off the defence, good goalkeepers.
Scholes. Looking for Van Nistelrooy. It's fair to say when United do get at them, they look a little wobbly at the back, Everton.
They certainly do, Stephen, as I said. That's when you need to score when you're on top. Well, you could have played the advantage there again, referee.
Some noise being generated at the moment.
Yes, there is inside the stadium, there is.
Run to continue. It must continue tonight. 29 minutes gone, 0-0. Unsworth's header. O'Shea. Safety first from David Weir. Shirts waiting in the penalty area. That's the blue shirt of Lighty, he fouled. Nice bit of skill again from Beckham. Dangerous cross as well, made by Weir. Gary Neville charging in, Pembridge away. They understand each other so well, Gary Neville and Beckham down the right-hand side.
Oh, tremendous. Well, they've been together for a long time, haven't they?
This time. It's a nice layoff to Veron. The shot is blocked by Lighty. Radzinski makes sure he gets the free kick again.
Well, it's an innocuous tackle, and it looks as if he's done himself some damage. Is it the way he falls, or? There's a wee bit of play acting here as well, Steve. Look at that, nobody's touched him and he's went down.
And it's a chance for David Moyes to usher some more instructions out there. We'll be hoping Radzinski's okay. He's got all of his four frontline strikers fit at the moment. Ferguson and Rooney on the bench. Ferguson, of course, has had his injury problems again this season. That's Wayne Rooney. We've already seen him here at Old Trafford in the reserves. David Moyes is trying to nurture him. I bet you put on dollar, Wayne Rooney will be dying to get on.
Well, he's going to come on, Steve, because nobody touched him.
There he is, sprightly as ever, closing down Ryan Giggs. Scholes. Central role. He's done brilliantly to get away from Gravison. And then he went into Lighty.
Gravison just had a little tug at his jersey. Didn't need to. Hence the foul.
Scholes to
times Mikel's went, forgot to take the ball with him.
Going to also be wary of Everton on the break. Unsworth. Pembridge, Campbell and Radzinski all in front of him. Here's Pembridge. Quite happy to upset the tempo, Everton, aren't they? Just maintain the ball and try and frustrate United.
They've not really done that so far, because they've got a lot of the ball, United. When you think about it as well, the game has only gone 40 minutes. Not caused a lot of problems to the goalkeeper.
That's no problem to that goalkeeper. Comfortable. Nasty it was coming across. They've won game for Ireland in the World Cup, substitute against Saudi Arabia. Walter Smith's last signings for £1.9 million. Coventry City. Okay, it's come out to Gary Neville. Sustained United pressure without really making Richard Wright make a save.
Not made a save yet, Richard Wright. 3 crosses he's had to deal with. He's caught them all.
Beckham again has acres of space. Unsworth pushed forward. It's United 4 on 4 here. 3 waiting for the cross. Can Beckham pick one out? No, he can't.
Well, I can't believe the 3 forwards, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes and Wood Van Nistelrooy, all ran to the 6-yard line. Why did one of them hang back in the penalty spot? Give David Beckham the option.
That was a good break and a good chance.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity, 4 against 3.
10 minutes to half-time. Hibbett's throw. Defending again by O'Shea. They're on. Too strong for Scholes. IT for Everton. Jump from Gary Neville. He's back up to receive the second ball from Beckham. Gravison caught Beckham late there.
Body checked him. Might not get away with it if he does it again.
Scholes. Gary Neville's done a lot of running down this right-hand side. He's in a forward position again here. Left-footed cross that time. Comfortable for Weir. Giggs down the centre. Weir again away. Just got in front of Hibbert again there, Ryan Giggs. Comfortable for Yobbo. Radzinski and Blanc again. Play on, says the referee. Scholes. Now 5 red shirts waiting for the cross. In towards Van Nistelrooy. Sylvester is up at the back post. Now for on, there's still 5 waiting in there. Butt comes out. Now Everton on the break. Pembridge. And Campbell. Rudzinski points to where he wants it. Gary Neville's gone with him. He's got it back to Campbell. And that is a warning sign for United.
Yes, it is a warning sign. Got to be careful at the back. They've got so much pressure, United. In the break again. Good little bit of football by Everton. Campbell comes inside and hits it. Well, he plays it Rudzinski, but gets it back. I'll tell you something, it's not very far away. He doesn't have enough power in it either, but it's not very far away.
Scored here last season, Kevin Campbell. It was only a consolation then. Much more than that, and that got in. And he is again, John O'Shea for company. Disappointing end. Carsley.
Yeah, he did well there, John O'Shea as well. All he's got to do is not let him get the cross in. He looks worried, but he'll be quite happy, David Moyes, at no score.
Pembridge. Unsworth in a forward position. Still might drop for Carsley. They'll take him quickly to Hibbett. IT, long way out, not scored yet for Everton.
Took a wicked deflection there. It's a corner kick.
5.5 minutes to the break. Everton will be delighted to get to half-time at 0-0.
Yeah, they'll be pleased. I'll tell you something, Steve, as well. They've always looked a little bit dangerous on the break.
They've got plenty of big fellas at the set pieces as well. Everyone bar Van Nistelrooy back for United. Graveson's delivery. Barthez take. What's a throw to Van Nistelrooy. He's trying to get past Unsworth.
He's did well, Unsworth. He's did well, Unsworth there. Good bit of defending.
And he's the last man.
Yeah, Wood was on the rampage there. He does well to get his toe to this.
Nistelrooy. Beckham. Left foot, chip. Not quite high enough.
Yeah, the idea was right, but didn't get enough on it, as you said, Steve. A good little bit of play by David. Sees the goalie off his line, left foot, but not enough.
Back to Barthez. Carsley had
bit of indecision again, whether it was Mikel or Fabian's ball.
IT. Came off for Ron. Rudzinski was fouling Laurent Blanc. Charging in on Veron. Weir had his arms around the neck of Van Nistelrooy at one stage there. This is Scholes, difficult one to bring down. Allow Yobbo to get in and make the clearance. Still with United though. Giggs up against Hibbett. Scholes. Comes to Scholes once more. It's all a little scrappy at the moment. Silvestre. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, Mikel unfortunately slipped at the most important moment and kicks the ball against his own foot. A little bit frustrated, Alec, like a lot of people in here.
Just need that little bit of magic, quality from somewhere to finish off the possession they've got.
Yeah, they've had so much possession, and we've seen things happen before here at Old Trafford this season. There's so much possession, and all of a sudden you lose a goal and you're up against it.
Zinski. It's an Everton throw. Which Tony Hibbert will take. YT. Ravison. Now Gary Neville. Unsworth was backpedaling. Inside the last 60 seconds of the first half. That's far too much of Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, but again, right off his goal very, very quickly. He knows he overhit it, Zeb. You don't have to tell him. Again, the goalie off his line very, very quickly to collect it.
Richard Wright, of course, is only 24, but made his debut at Ipswich at 17. He's been playing first-team football for 7 years. His time on the bench at Arsenal last season. Hasn't had to show too much of his talent so far tonight because he's not been troubled.
Well, he's got a shot to deal with.
Is that going to change here? No, because Willian nips in with a header. Minute of time added on, which we are now into at the end of the first half. Still we await our first goal. No free kick against Unsworth. Gives it away anyway to Gary Neville. He's trying to find David Beckham. Silvestre. Having said that, Bartes here hasn't made a save either.
A couple of shots at goal, Everton. And that one, Campbell just put past the post not very long ago. His left foot.
Well, no goals and an awful lot of frustration. Ruud van Nistelrooy and Kevin Campbell, the two centre forwards with half chances. Neither of them were able to tuck them away. Plenty of possession for United. Plenty of positive balls forward. A lot of time spent in the Everton half, but no end product. No real clear-cut opportunity. David Moyes, you feel, will be the happier of the two Scottish managers at half-time. It's been something of a frustrating 45 minutes for United. They will have to be patient. They need to break Everton down. At the break, though, it's United 0, Everton 0. No changes from either side at the break. United have won 10 of their last 11 league meetings with Everton, home and away. They desperately, desperately need to keep that run going tonight. Anything less than 3 points will really put added pressure on them so early into the season. But to get the 3 points, they've got to trouble Richard Wright. What perhaps might Alex Ferguson have been saying at half-time, Paddy?
Well, I think Alex might say, well, you're doing well enough, lads, but let's get a few more strikes at the goal. I mean, they've got control of the game, but they're not troubling the goalkeeper.
And just keep your concentration at the other end when Everton break.
Oh, you certainly have that. You've got to concentrate at the other end.
Veron. Beckham's cross. Hibbert it was at the back post who got something on that. Gravison. They have got pace to break with Everton as well. United did have one rather close warning of that in the first half with Kevin Campbell's shot. This is Hibbert in a forward position. We're on back with Carsley. Straight back in from Lai T. It's been untidy at times this match.
Very, and a little bit slack. I must say United at times are very slack in their passing, Steve. Not as quick and as sharp as they usually are, but they say they've been in the dressing room at half-time, so there's another one gone astray.
Gone astray from O'Shea. Not like them, it's certainly not like their performances recent weeks either, where the passing has been sharp and the tempo's been good.
Well, the funny thing, one of the halves they've played exceptionally well in most of the games they've played, so they didn't play particularly well the first half, so let's hope this half's different.
Here's hoping. Gary Neville. Everton again, everyone bar Campbell behind the ball. Patience from United. Now Beckham's delivery. Weir's header away. There is Campbell. Hibbert kept it in for Everton. Laurent Blanc, 37 next month. To Butt. Now Varane trying to get things going to Scholes. Early ball towards Van Nistelrooy. The flag was up anyway.
Rashford again playing on the shoulder, and he's right in front of the linesman, taking a step back, but he get caught again. He'll be frustrated a little bit as well, Alex, like the rest of the crowd in here that are on United's side. Everton will be quite happy the way things are going.
The face tells the story. Blanc, Campbell, well done O'Shea.
Well, big long legs come in handy there from John O'Shea.
Beckham brought down by Thomas Gravison.
Well, he's going to get booked this time. We said before that if he does it again, he's going to get the referee's wrath. Well, he gets the ball, to be fair to him, Steve. He gets a touch on it. But the ref thinks that's about 2 more than you're allowed.
He's not too impressed, Thomas Gravison.
But it stops the flow of the game, that's the problem. United want to get the game up and a little bit quicker.
Silvestre. But charging forward now Giggs, and still Van Nistelrooy jumping with Yobo. Comes to Gary Neville. Nice ball from O'Shea. Now is there a cutback? 3 waiting.
Got in each other's road. Done the right thing, Gary. It's a great ball from John O'Shea, and it's Paul Scholes and Van Nistelrooy getting each other's road. And that's why it finishes up a dead ball kick. You'd think sometimes someone would give someone a little bit of a shout. Maybe they did. Very untidy again.
The 2 front men quite on the same wavelength. So O'Shea, when he played that ball through to Gary Neville. Now Van Nistelrooy. And hold up play from him. Varane. Silvestre on the overlap. Lovely ball from Varane. Nice ball from Silvestre. Giggs couldn't finish it off.
No, good build up again. I don't know if Ryan had a lot of conviction there. Maybe the big defender just got in his way and he couldn't get a clear header at it. You'll see he tries and gets in front of Yobo, but can't keep it down. But it's a good build up again by United.
Unfortunately, just no end product.
Ryan with his head round the box is usually exceptional.
His 450th start for United tonight in all competitions. Some experience that over the years. Almost could well have capped it with a goal there. Composed defending from Gary Neville. Everton have won it back though. Campbell, good challenge from Laurent Blanc. Now Hibbett, back to Lighty. Radzinski, Blanc in the way as well. Good job he was as well. That's gone against Van Nistelrooy.
Well, I think the game started off in the second half very scrappy again, Steve, and you don't want this. If it's very scrappy, it'll suit Everton.
Oh, dear me. More untidiness. Well, if you could liken it to driving a car, you just need to put the clutch down and get another gear here, don't you?
Well, United have to. They want to get hold of the ball.
It's almost sauntering down a country lane looking for that A road at the moment. Scholes. Neville drives it in. Away by Unsworth. Now Beckham. Away by Weir. Varane. Again, Richard Wright. Very alert coming off his line in those situations.
Well, to be fair, Steve, when the ball is played in like that, they are goalkeepers' balls at the end of the day. You'd be disappointed if your goalkeeper didn't get them.
I won't be disappointed at the moment. His first visit to Old Trafford, every manager would have told him, I'm sure, you never settle. Never certain against Manchester United, but United need to get closer to a goal-scoring opportunity. th league meeting between these two sides. Everton recently, of course, celebrated 100 years in the top flight. United 9 wins ahead of Everton with 60. They've given it away again. Radzinski's quick, but not that quick, thankfully.
Well, again, United giving it away far too easily, Steve, and I think we've got to up the tempo a little bit. It's very, very slow pace.
Hibbett's throw. And then his ball forward. Came off Radzinski. Canadian international, born in Poland and signed from Belgium. Now on Merseyside. It's been almost lethargic at times, this match, hasn't it?
Yeah. Got to quicken the pace a little bit, Steve. I keep saying it. It's very, very slow and cumbersome, and as I said again, it'll suit Everton. Radzinski was offside, but not a great deal in it.
That is the one worry. His pace over the top. It needs to be onside once. A long ball, nowhere near a red shirt. His pace will worry you at the back of your mind in those situations.
Yes, he is slightly offside here. Not a lot in it. Not a lot in it at all. You never know, there could be a situation when the linesman and the referee might let it go.
Anxious faces from both benches for different reasons.
Well, Gary Neville's having a go at the referee, and quite rightly so, because Richard Wright has taken an age to take the dead ball kick.
Mike Riley is telling the Everton goalkeeper to get on with things. Nicky Butt. Oh dear, that's an Everton throw.
Oh, it's not getting any better, is it? Must be a lot of nervousness there. Yeah. There might be a situation calling for him.
It's comfortable for Bartes now. Can United inject a bit of pace into their movement? He's looking, he's weighing his options up for a long time. Unsworth away, out on the full from the 28-year-old. The crowd try to will United into a bit of a surge. Yobbo's header across the face of the back four, and then away by Unsworth. Certainly not the most technical game we've seen at Old Trafford this season.
Certainly as scrappy as United are at the moment, Steve. Everton, they're not adding anything, but they'll be quite happy the way the game is going for them. They'll be quite happy with a no-score draw.
Backwards again, this time to O'Shea. Silvestre. Giggs to his left, Veron in front of him. Here's Giggs. Given away this time by Blanc to Gravesen. And this is the pace of Radzinski. Thankfully he's against O'Shea this time. Campbell in support. Blanc in with a challenge. Pembridge. Backing off him, it's still the Welsh international. It wasn't on target.
Well, it's a good job as a defender more than anything else. Pembridge in his shot, he got an awful lot of room. Nobody came to close him down, and it was a wild, wild shot.
He will join up with Ryan Giggs in the Welsh squad after this game. They're on. Cut out by Hibbert. A smile from Mike Riley, but there aren't an awful lot of easy faces on the United fans inside the stadium at the moment.
Well, that's been a very poor stand of the game, Steve, so far.
Radzinski. Well, the referee's given a free kick to Everton.
Well, that's 6 1/2 again. I think Campbell would be as surprised as them that he's got a free kick over that. It's just a clash, which I don't think they really see each other as it happens. Nothing in that at all.
Could see by Nicky Butt's annoyance, he clearly didn't think he caught Campbell. Now David Unsworth can strike a ball.
He can certainly strike, you can bet your life in that, and you'll be having a go here.
A good goal-scoring record over the years as well, David Unsworth. He's got 2 already this season. He scored David Moyes' first ever goal as Everton manager. He's gone for the curler. Thankfully it wasn't on target.
Yes, it wasn't a problem with the goalkeeper. But you really want the ball to be at the other end, Steve, not up at the United end.
Approaching the hour mark. Still the stalemate of 0-0. Giggs with the flip. Yobbo's header away. Becker. Wants it back, but it's too strong for him. The fluidity of United's passing just hasn't been there tonight.
Certainly has not.
He's not leaving it too much longer. He needs an injection of something. Solskjaer is getting ready.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens now.
Veron. Run away from Scholes. Gravesen's ball forward, cut out by Gary Neville. Now Butt. Scrappiness continues. Everton somehow get it away.
Just miscontrol and daft little things that are happening that normally shouldn't happen.
Well, that was a hit and hope. Barthez has come a long way. Well, he had to make that. He was in big trouble if he'd not made contact there.
He certainly was. I'm not sure what he was thinking about, because I'm sure John O'Shea was getting there anyway.
Well, the game gets crazier. Rush of blood from Fabien Barthez. That's off butt. Referee says play on. Great challenge again from O'Shea. It needed to be with the Radzinski through the middle. Danger is still not clear though. Carsley's ball in. Again it's O'Shea with a header. And then Butt with a clearance. Everton are now scampering back. Giggs. Only Van Nistelrooy up with him. Tries to take on Yobbo. And the free kick goes against Ryan Giggs.
I can't see how he could give it against Ryan Giggs. I don't think there was a free kick against anybody, Steve. I just think Ryan Giggs miscontrolled it. We'll see here, Ryan, he's the one that's been pulled, Ryan, but he just miscontrolled it. Nothing really in that at all.
It is Seba Veron coming off. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming on. Scholes back into central midfield. And Solskjaer up front with Van Nistelrooy.
Well, we thought that might happen, didn't we? I mean, the game had got so poor. And I think the manager's quite right, he's got to do something.
This is Radzinski. It's a shot on target which Barthez needed to save.
Yes, unlucky for Barthez, there's nobody up for Everton, only Radzinski. I mean, it's a good strike, his pace gets him in there again. I mean, it's a good job there's nobody up there.
Well, that is what you describe as the first save of the match.
Yeah, as I said, for United, luckily there wasn't any Everton player around the area.
Well, it's an early switch from the manager, giving Solskjaer almost half an hour. O'Shea. Well, what we didn't see on the replay, Paddy, was a couple of times where O'Shea made one very important challenge and then header. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is Van Nistelrooy trying to give Solskjaer the first touch to remember.
Well, if he gets the touch, Ollie, it's a goal, but he doesn't get the touch. Goes straight into the goalkeeper's hands. He does well here, goes by Weir very easily. He looks up, sees Ollie, plays it into him, but goalkeeper again keeps his eye on the ball.
At the other end, O'Shea twice, header and then a
Oh
challenge.
yes, good defending by John O'Shea, of course.
Beckham's away here. It's a great ball from Gary Neville. 3-4 to aim for. Scholes is streaming forward as well. He's gone near post. That looked the goal all the way.
Ollie missed it. Threw his foot at it, Ollie, and missed it. I mean, it's a break by David Beckham, a good ball by Gary Neville. I mean, if he touches this, Ollie, it's a goal, but he doesn't. Well, doesn't get enough on it, Ollie. That's twice in a couple of minutes. Will the third time be lucky?
What an entry that would have been. Only one goal in the Premiership this season for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and that was here off the bench on the opening day against West Bromwich Albion. Well, that was something more like United, that move.
Yeah, it's a bit of better play.
Can they build on that? That's a free kick against Van Nistelrooy.
Well, there's no need to shove him, Ruud. I mean, it's the goalie again. The goalie's going to get in a bit of trouble if he doesn't quicken his kick-outs a little bit.
Blanc and Campbell. Drops the Scholes. Nice feet from Beckham. Inside of the fullback for Giggs. Yobbo comes across.
I think they'll begin to look a little bit more adventurous, United.
Great switching of play from Scholes. But popping up on the right-hand side. Now Silvestre. Slipped as he played that in. Oh, it's fallen for Van Nistelrooy though! Well, it's been deflected over for a corner.
Should have been in the back of the net. You'd be disappointed, Rudd. It's a great ball in, and it's a defender that headers it back across the goal. That should have been in the net, that. That might took the faintest of flicks off David Weir, but
he can't believe it. And Wright's got hold of that one. Oh, what a chance.
Well, the chances are coming thick and fast now, aren't they?
But once again, you have to take them.
Well, I think the referees have another word with the goalkeeper about. He's got to hurry up the kicks a little bit.
This was a wonderful chance.
Yes, it certainly was, and he just... I mean, he's under pressure, so he has to hit it early, hasn't he?
Campbell to Carsley. Lighty to Hibbett, who's round Giggs. Tony Hibbett. Another important header from John O'Shea. Now Beckham. First time to Van Nistelrooy. Solskjaer's on the move. Giggs and Scholes are joining Van Nistelrooy in the centre. It's gone back to Scholes. And he couldn't weave his way through. This is Campbell. Great challenge from Butt. Picked up by Weir for Everton. They've lost their last 3 away, remember. They're 0-0 at Old Trafford. Somehow, still. Solskjaer. Long way out, came off the feet of Weir. Anywhere will do for Everton.
Yeah, but they're still looking a lot more dangerous, Steve, than looked at any stage in the game, United.
And there's the man to score the last winning goal for Everton against United. Back in February of '95 at Goodison Park, Duncan Ferguson. Beckham. Been penalised. Foot up, said the referee.
Not very happy about it, David. He's in full flow at the moment as well.
A little under 21 minutes to go. Still we wait for our first goal of the evening. Long one from Wright. Campbell's won the header. Carsley. Gary Neville's got to get there. Radzinski won it in the air. Pembridge was arriving as well.
Yeah, it's a good job he was under pressure from Gary Neville.
United can't hold on to the ball. Unsworth for Everton. Well done, O'Shea. He was being fouled, but he didn't know that at the time.
That was a very important challenge by John O'Shea. You're right, Steve.
Don't tell me he's injured as well.
Yeah, it's a great challenge. As I say, he gets his foot in. He could use a little bit of his strength and gets it away.
He's back on his feet, I'm delighted to tell you. He's been a tower back there tonight.
Enjoying himself, isn't he?
Pembridge. Scholes. Didn't quite drop again, and Yobbo clears. Difficult bouncing ball. Blunt with an important header. Silvestre. Giggs is on his way. Not going to reach him though. Cut out by Hibbett. And tidiness continues. It's a while since we've seen United give the ball away so often in a match, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true, but as I say, Steve, when you get chances, you've got to put them away, because that's what kills teams off.
Hibbert wins that. Carsley for Everton. Blanc with a header. But was fouled by Lighty. Now Silvestre. That's a decent ball. Solskjaer couldn't get there. Comes to Beckham. Unsworth threw himself at that. Gary Neville now with the throw. It's another United throw. Scholes. Blanc in a forward position. It's come to Solskjaer. Now Giggs. Well, that just about sums up the majority of this evening.
Yes, it does. Sums up what's been happening. I mean, great build-up as well. He'll be very frustrated, Alex. There's a great chance for Ryan to put a good ball in there, and maybe impatient to get it in, makes a mess of it.
Everton are bringing on Wayne Rooney for Thomas Radzinski, a man who is not 17 for another 16 days, who scored his first 2 goals for the club in the Worthington Cup at Wrexham, and in doing so became the youngest ever goal scorer in Everton's history. Is on in the Premiership at Old Trafford.
Just won't faze that lad, let me tell you, Steve. He'll not be bothered, he'll be out to prove something.
Probably not the sight United wanted at 0-0 with 17 minutes to go either.
No, certainly not, but it's been a very frustrating night, hasn't it?
And here's Rooney's first touch round Laurent Blanc. And he slipped and allowed Silvestre to make the challenge. There don't want any headlines made by Wayne Rooney tonight. Now Scholes. Solskjaer's in a lot of space if he can find him. Just held up for him. Now Scholes again. He's still not made a save.
Good bit of football all the same by United. Lovely ball from Paul. Gets it back, and you know when he's out there he's going to hit it, but he just can't keep it down. Yeah, just over the bar.
We've certainly seen those fly in down the ears. Now they need one to come in now. It's gone United's way. Giggs wants to get on with it. Foul throw.
Well, that's when you try to do things quickly, Steve. You make a mess of it.
Well, the man of the match lines are open. 0901 88 222 68. 0901 88 222 68. Call for your man of the match. You could win a signed United shirt by Paul Scholes. But penalised. Frustration just beginning to show in patches. Pembridge. Shea read that. Lighty. There's Rooney. Oh, and the reverse ball almost found Campbell. It still might. Barthez had to be very alert.
Yeah, and he took a whack for his pains as well, Fabian Barthez.
United at the other end, meanwhile. Can't get the ball again. Campbell and Barthez are both hobbling. 14 minutes to go. Scholes for United. Final ball again. It's been kept in this time by Beckham. Well, there's been no pattern to this match whatsoever.
No, it's been scrappy, scrappy, scrappy all the way, Steve.
Good challenge by Gary Neville. Ravison's in ahead of Butt. Now Pembridge. O'Shea in well. Scholes. Given away again. Just cannot hold on to possession.
Well, in the danger area, we keep giving the ball away when you're supposed to be trying to create something.
It's another foul against Butt. And Everton now want to get on with it. Hibbett. Here's Rooney. McCarthy's got a bit of space now. Get the angle on the cross though, thankfully. Barthez wants to get on with it. He's found Solskjaer. Giggs down the middle. Still Giggs. Unsworth came across. Beckham unmarked at the back post. Still Beckham! Would you believe it?
Yeah,
it just won't go in.
Yeah, good effort by David. I mean, he couldn't get his foot back to put power in the shot, so he likes to go for the little chip. Goes over the goalkeeper. But unfortunately for David, it just lands on the top of the crossbar. Yeah, that's a smashing effort, but the cruel thing for United is it doesn't go in.
Sylvester away. 12 minutes to go. Blanc's header. Well, you just wonder, don't you, when you see efforts from him, whether it is going to go in.
Well, still plenty of time there. David wanting to hurry up.
This is the effort part.
Yeah, it's a great effort, but for David, unfortunate strike to top the crossbar.
Sylvester. Offside.
There was a law introduced, Steve, that said goalkeepers have to clear the ball after 6 seconds. You just wonder if it should happen when free kicks have been taken as well.
Well, this man Rooney very nearly created an opportunity for Campbell.
Yeah, he certainly did. It was a clever little ball through.
Ravison. Wants it back, got it back. Rooney. Miscued it, thankfully.
Totally miskicked it. It was a half chance for him.
Well, as far as he's concerned, he'll know he's 10 minutes away from a hard-earned point. United are 10 minutes away from huge frustration unless they can score a goal. Blanc looking for Giggs. A 16-year-old with half a chance. Laurent Blanc. Solskjaer's touch to Butt. Wants it back. He's got it back. He knows there's space on the left-hand side with Silvestre. Needs a good ball. It was cut out for a corner by Lee Carsley.
Very hard to get them along the ground from the crowded penalty area. Very difficult to get it in.
Long overdue a goal from a corner. Could this be the moment? No. Headed away by Weir. Burst of pace from Gary Neville. This won't drop to a red shirt though. This is Campbell. Now Rooney. He loves to run at defenders, Wayne Rooney. He's round Scholes. And Giggs. Oh dear, Bartes to the rescue.
Yeah, certainly. And the big problem was Rooney didn't get any power in the shot.
Solskjaer to Beckham. Van Nistelrooy, and he can't play Beckham in.
Yeah, it was a great effort for him. Didn't get any power in his shot, Steve, there could have been more woe.
Diego Forlan is going to come on in a moment. That will be the last throw of the dice with time ticking away. O'Shea. Towards Van Nistelrooy, no free kick. Blanc read that one. Play from Butt. Scholes. Now Beckham. Scholes wants it back. Well, there was a man and mark both sides of him. Giggs on the left and Gary Neville on the right. Here is Giggs. Right-footed cross. Nervous header from Pembridge, corner United.
Yes, they're still making no impression on the Everton defence yet.
It's Nicky Butt who's coming off for Diego Forlan.
I'm not so sure. Is Diego going to go in the right wing and David Beckham come in midfield? Be a big moment for Diego if he puts this in the back of the net.
Beckham's going to take the corner. Here is Forlan's first touch. Headed away by Unsworth. Well, that was a little nasty. Over-exuberance from Rooney. Meanwhile, Beckham gets on with it. Again, it's an Everton head that wins that. Scholes to Forlan. Oh, the touch from O'Shea almost found Giggs. Just need United to run with the ball. No free kick against Beckham, on Beckham rather. Well, it's desperate stuff now, Paddy, inside the final 5 minutes.
Yes, it is desperation all over the stadium, and that creates it when you hit play it. We don't give good balls.
You can't leave this young man on his own either. Rooney battling with Silvestre and fouling Silvestre. And he's clearly pumped up for the occasion.
Yes, he does foul Mikel. Gets his shot in anyway. I'm going to have a shot. Doesn't matter whether I fouled you or not.
This is the one before.
Oh, that's the one before. You never got any power into that shot at all, or he could have caused great discomfort.
Giggs, real chance for Ryan Giggs. Van Nistelrooy in there. Scholes, relief! Sheer relief around Old Trafford. And it's Paul Scholes who finally breaks Everton down. What a priceless goal that might be.
Took a long while in coming, didn't it? I mean, it's a terrible scramble in the Everton penalty box. United get the break. They're never had a break all night. This comes back to Paul Scholes on his left foot. Yeah, a little bit fortunate United. Sometimes you get a break in a game, and United certainly got it there. Drop straight at Paul Scholes' feet, and well, he's not going to miss it if as long as there's a bit of power in it there.
He was willing it in all the way. Scholes scores for successive Premiership matches. His goal at Charlton got United level. His goal 4 minutes from time here has put United in front. And you can hear the sighs of relief around Old Trafford.
Yes, and I think one of the sighs of relief will be from Alex Ferguson as well.
Now it's just a case of nothing silly for 3 minutes. I just wondered whether it was one of those nights where it wasn't going to arrive.
Yeah, you can have nights like that, Steve, when things don't work out for United. Haven't played well, no question about that. They'll be disappointed.
Van Nistelrooy. Forlan's made a run one way, the ball went the other. Giggs. Phil Neville's coming on now to shore things up the next time the ball goes out of play. There isn't going to be a chance to do anything silly. As, incidentally, United's formation had gone 3 up front. There was no David Beckham in central midfield. They've taken Nicky Butt, the most defensive player, out of the equation. But the ball needs to go out of play before Phil Neville can come on. Rooney on Gary Neville's shoulder. All the experience Gary Neville has.
Well, that's great defending by Gary Neville, wasn't it? Well, could they score another one?
Well, here's a chance. Solskjaer, was he pulled back by Weir? Surely penalty.
Penalty, yeah, he was pulled.
And Weir could be in trouble here as the last man. He's off. Well, what drama. David Weir off. And United have a penalty inside the last 90 seconds.
Well, he does pull him. It's a lovely ball by Ruud van Nistelrooy, and we'll see his hand come out here and pull him. Well, he's pulled him round the neck, and well, what can you do?
The Everton skipper is sent off. And United have a penalty. Mike Riley, his first red card he's given this season. Ruud van Nistelrooy has 2 penalties in the Premiership at Old Trafford. This to make absolutely sure for his 9th goal of the season. He hammers those home, doesn't he? And in doing so, gives you a scoreline that might just not tell the story of the night, but the most important thing of the night is 3 points for United.
Yes, you're quite right there. Everton will probably think the score a bit harsh on them. It's been a very, very scrappy game, a very, very poor game, but he doesn't have beltless, doesn't he? Oh. I'm a great believer, Steve, when you take penalties, that's what you should do, because if you try and place it, the goalie dives the right way, he's got a chance of getting it.
And that's his last act. He's going off now. And Phil Neville is coming on to shore up the defence.
Just shows you the reaction from Ruud as well, how important the game, well, important the 3 points are. I mean, they've played very badly, United, but at the end of the day, they've got 3 points.
Two minutes of stoppage time. Campbell goes down in a heap. Thought he might have had a penalty.
Well, Campbell caught the ball with both hands, actually, and the linesman was in sight of it, and he should have given the free kick.
Well, it's all happened inside the last 4 minutes. This is the Campbell incident.
Yeah, we catched it with his hand there. Nobody knows where anybody is, actually. So 6 1/2 dozen again.
You say United have played badly, they have, but a certain young Irishman hasn't played badly in the centre of the
defence. He's played very well, John O'Shea. I mean, when you lose no goals, you've got to give the back four a bit of credit.
Yobbo and Everton's back four.
But at the end of the day, Steve, it's not been a good performance by United, but you get games in the season when that happens. If you can win the 3 points, who wins championships for you, strangely enough?
1-0 Middlesbrough, 1-0 West Brom, 1-0 Spurs, 2-0 Everton. The only side to score here so far at home in the Premiership this season is Bolton Wanderers and Kevin Nolan. Giggs. Final few seconds now. Beckham's picked out Solskjaer. His introduction made a difference.
Certainly did. Had a little bit more pressure on the Everton defence.
Challenged by Phil Neville. The referee's wave play on. This is Scholes. Oh, what a way to finish! A screamer from Paul Scholes. And that is harsh, in all honesty, on Everton. But you cannot take away the celebration with a goal like that. 3-0.
Well, we've seen him do it earlier on when he hit one over the bar. You give him a little bit of room, bit of bravery, and Phil Neville to win the ball, actually. But oh, he lines himself up in the power. Oh. You're right, Steve, they're going to win 3-0 Everton and they'll feel very harshly done by. Well, the power's incredible. Did you enjoy that, Alex? Yes, I did.
He did as well. 2 for Scholes, 3 for United. But all of them inside the last 4 minutes.
Well, I must say before the game, I said 3-0, but I never expected this.
He's smiling. But it was relief in the final 4 minutes, because it was frustration up until then. But this little fella popped up with a vitally important first goal to break Everton down. 4 minutes from the end of the 90. Then Van Nistelrooy followed it up with a penalty. His third at home this season after Solskjaer had been brought down. And then the best till last from Paul Scholes with an absolute screamer. As Paddy says, the scoreline is harsh on David Moyes and Everton on their first visit to Old Trafford. They made it difficult for United, who made it difficult for themselves. Far from vintage Manchester United. 3 goals, but most importantly, and it had to be tonight, 3 valuable points to stay in touch with the Premiership leaders. But relief is the key word, that is for sure. But the win is secured. United 3, Everton 0.